Here with the 2020 Matchroom World Grand Prix champion Judd Trump after an amazing 10-7 win over Jack Lisowski. First of all, Judd, your thoughts on that match?
It was an extremely good game in the end. Jack made it very hard for me. Played some of the best snooker I've ever seen. So everything he looked at was going in and put me under a lot of pressure. In the end, I had to make a couple of really good clearances. And even in the last frame, I cleared up until a point and made a little good break at the end, about 30 breaks. So it was super tough in the end, but it was an enjoyable game. We both played to a very high standard, I thought.
And you came out in standard Judd Trump fashion at the start of the game, the afternoon session, 6-2. You really seemed to steamroller and put him under all kinds of pressure. And then this evening, he just flew back at you, didn't he?
Yeah, this afternoon I just played solid stuff. Nothing spectacular, but I was good in all departments. And then from, I think, the very first ball tonight, I kept breaking off and leaving him not easy long balls where he could play shots to nothings. He was just going fully blooded for all of them, and every single one was going in. So there wasn't really much I could do. I just had to stay patient, and the tiny little mistakes he did make, I had to capitalise on. And proud of sort of how I held myself together and barely missed the ball all night, really.
There's a lot of talk recently over your run over the last couple of years. I know you reference it yourself. Judd Trump 2 years ago, with a lead like that and someone coming back in the style that Jack really did come back at you, would probably have made a different response to the Judd Trump tonight.
Yeah, I just knew I couldn't miss, and it kind of I just went out with that mentality. And to be honest, if I would have missed, I think I would have lost at any point. And I had to just keep potting, keep clearing up, keep making the breaks. And I don't remember at any point missing a single ball in the whole final session. So it just shows the level I had to play to, and I think I still lost 5-3. So I mean, if he carries on playing to that kind of standard, I've no doubt that he'll be in top 4, top 5 in no time.
You made an amazing clearance. I think it was in the 14th to sort of stop the roll that Jack was on and to take control of the match again. Did that feel to you like a really important turning point at the time?
Yeah, that was a massive point. You don't want your opponent getting back level. Anything can happen at that point. So just to keep that 2-frame cushion was so important. And even still, I broke off and he won visited again. So it was just important just to have that 2-frame cushion, never let him back onto sort of level terms. And that's what you've got to do when you're number one in the world. You've got to keep playing to that kind of level to shut players out when they are playing well.
Certainly do. Now, looking at your 2020, you've played 102 matches, which shows just how deep you've been going in every tournament. You've won 6 ranking titles, 3 ranking titles this season before Christmas. How are your goals looking right now?
I didn't really set any because it was so hard to live up to what I'd done last season. So I kind of have just been happy to win a couple of events, I think, and I've already sort of blown that out of the water. So to be honest, it's probably the best start I've ever made to a season, and there's not really much else I could improve on. I just got to keep trying to play at this level, keep the ambition, the hunger, the enjoyment, and hopefully more success will come.
I'm sure it will. Now it's only about 3 weeks, believe it or not, until the start of the Masters, incredibly. What are you going to do between now and then?
Practice. more practice. You just know when you get to number one in the world, you know everyone behind you is there chasing you, and you can't let up. I'm sure everyone will be having a day or two off over Christmas, but the only way to stay on top is to be hungrier than everyone else and practice harder than everyone else. So it's important for me just to have a little rest, take everything in that's happened this year, and get back for the next year and work even harder and try and keep improving.
Fantastic. Well, Judd, we can see that massive jug there. Congratulations on your win. Enjoy your Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Judd.
Cheers.